Do you know what really pulls a person close to you and what is a magnet is when you are doing your own thing. People are attracted to happiness. So once you stop chasing them, you're focusing on yourself. You are bringing your joy back. You are having fun with the people around you. That when this comes authentically, people are really pulled towards you. They want to know that secret, like what makes you happy. So as soon as you let go and focus on yourself, damn girl, someone gonna pull you back. Somebody is going to want to be around you and you're gonna be a magnet. Let me tell you, okay, you're gonna be a magnet. Welcome to my channel. Have you ever heard of this, that wasted words destroys energy? It takes away from your aura. And have you ever gone through a phase where you're constantly trying to make a conversation, trying to connect to a person properly, but it's not going as effective as you want it to go? You have even start picking fights because you feel that you are like bottled with this emotions ready to come out, but the other person is just behaving very cold and distant, and so you want to just provoke anything that they have so that they can also be in the same energy level with you and you can know what they're up to. Let alone picking fights. Sometimes you are full of excitement and you come and you're ready to share with them, you know, but as soon as you share it with them, they don't reciprocate the same kind of energy. So if you catch yourself going through this, then let's jump right into the video. The first easiest thing to actually pursue a conversation very intelligently is by studying their body language. It is quick, it is easy. You'll know whether to proceed or you'll know whether to back out without having your aura be weakened. So first, if they're facing away from you, or if you're trying to make conversation and there's no eye contact, and if they are repeatedly giving you short answers with your questions, or they're slightly like moving away, wanting to get out of the room or something, then you know that you need to stop the conversation, because no matter where it goes, it's not going to go anywhere. So it's just better to drop it and talk about this sometime later. Now we are cracking the communication code. And so when this happens, the person doesn't really want to talk to you. You kind of feel so hurt, which is so normal, which is so okay. But then the thing that you have to understand is not to take it so personally. Some people just feel that at that moment they really need this space. They're tired from something. Maybe they just got back from their job. It's nothing to do about you at all. It's just that they are not ready to receive anything else because they're so done receiving for the day, and it's nothing to do with you. Imagine the last time someone really wanted to speak to you but you were not ready to speak, and it was not them, it was just that you are not ready. So probably your partner, or they're facing the same thing. So the best thing you can do is give the person the space, and I'm sure that's going to create more connection in future because of that understanding as well. And of course, if they're open to talking to you in future, they're just going to reach out to you. Now, what should you do when you have all that pent up energy that you want to express? Go and give out that energy to your hobbies, to something that fills your cup. It is very easy to say stuff like this, but it's actually hard because you're like trying to think that, oh my god, why is that person not there for you? Like before marriage or before when we were like initially dating, that person really was so receptive, gave me all the time, and it's just too much expectations. And when you expect out of somebody so much, it becomes a burden for them too. Imagine that they feel that your joy and your happiness is all because of them. Like if they're not there to communicate with you, you're gonna fall apart. It also brings a pressure to them. So maybe just let it be and spend time with something that brings you value and that values you. I'm sure there are plenty of your friends that is craving for a conversation with you. Go find your gang. Go find that girl power. Dance, go out for a dance session. And also people feel that when you are going through some crisis, some argument, you need to resolve it right away. Let's fix it. You're in your mind, you're like, we need to fix it. How come he's not on the same boat as me? How come they're not on the same boat? If we are on the same boat, we can actually end the argument, which is so true. If both the parties are on the same page, we want to resolve it, things get resolved easily. But life is just not as such. One person is ready, the other person is not. With this attitude, you kind of don't put too much pressure on them, and also you feel like things doesn't have to be fixed. And at the end of the day, this is reality, because you know that if you're trying so hard, if you're trying and trying so hard, it's just going to drain you. It's just going to suck your energy. It's going to weaken your aura. It's going to lower your vibration. Sometimes you're like thrilled about something, like so happy, and you're like, how can that person not be happy for me at this moment? But then again, preserve that vibration of yours and do something that makes you retain that vibration. Like, you don't want to lose it. Sometimes you feel that you're so happy. Don't you feel that you're so happy? You go share it with somebody, but they're not on the same level, or they don't believe you as much, and then your vibration drops. Well, we don't want that to happen. We want to empower ourselves. We want to love ourselves without like having to also put pressure on them. And of course, lastly, is if this is a recurring behavior, if you go through this a lot, the other person is just never ever ready to communicate with you, then you might really want to reach out to a therapist or a very supportive friend to be there to listen to you, because at the end of the day, you know what you go through. This is just like a tiny girly talk where I'm here. So this is just a part of my awareness and my reflection, but at the end of the day, you know what you go through. So bye for now.